The stadium has his name. The billboards speak to his fame. Bill Snyder is back for his second go-round as Kansas State's coach. And now all he has to prove is that he can win again.
Like, what do we have to work on? They have to work on everything. They've got to get better with fundamentals. They've got to get better with assignments.
Snyder knows he has a tough task ahead of him. In his first stint in Manhattan, he orchestrated one of the most impressive turnarounds in college football history, taking a laughingstock of a program and eventually cranking out 6 11-win seasons. The challenge is different, but his motto remains the same: day by day, play by play.
I don't know another way to do it. I mean, if you've got some suggestions, I'm open. But, it just seems like the important thing is to be able to, these guys have heard it thousands and thousands of times, and so have our players, and it really is about that. It's about being better tomorrow than you are today.
With Snyder around, things have been a little different than the last 3 years.
And the practices are longer, a lot more attention to detail. Everyone's saying he's a perfectionist, and that's something that he is. And just his approach to practice, coming out here and focusing on the things that we need to and all the little things.
It really all comes down to us. We change everything. They may change how practice runs, how meetings are ran, but it all comes down to when we come on the field that we go 100% every time, and what we put into it is what we get out of it.
He came in here, told us this is how it's going to be, and we have so much respect for him before he even came into coaching that we were going to do whatever he asked, and we bought in as soon as he came in.
He'll start by trying to replace the quarterback. Josh Freeman has gone to the NFL, and while the position has yet to be filled, the most likely starter appears to be junior Carson Kaufman. He has the edge in experience.
Carson has been around the game. He's come from an athletic family, and he's got, he understands about being an athlete. He understands the intrinsic things that are important to us.
According to his teammates, Kaufman doesn't have a problem getting their attention.
He brings leadership, of course. You got to be a leader to play quarterback.
You think he's like soft-spoken, but he's a real leader, and he demands a lot of stuff out of us, and he try to get us hustling and everything. So I just like the leader out of him, and he just competes.
He's a tough guy. I seen him get banged around a couple of times and get back up and pick everybody up with him too.
And after some time away from the game, Snyder is just getting back in the swing of things.
It's not a matter of it feels different. It's things that come to me all of a sudden that I hadn't recalled, and all of a sudden something kind of pushes a button, and I recall it and say, aha, now I know, now I remember, now I've got a better understanding of this, and this, and that happens every day. It's good that they're happening, because otherwise I get into that. See, I'm kind of a, how would I say this? I don't want to be a product of I don't know what I used to know. So I want to know what I used to know.
What Kansas State fans know is that Bill Snyder is responsible for the first miracle in Manhattan. What no one knows is whether or not he can do it again. This is Wendell Barnhouse for Big 12Sports.com.